Today we are replacing the slide switch on a Fusion flashlight. What you'll need is a small flat-bladed screwdriver, some WD-40, and some silicone grease. And of course you'll need the new switch, the replacement switch. To remove the old switch, you just take your flat-bladed screwdriver, basically push it underneath the switch, and you pry until it comes off. If you're lucky, it'll come off in one piece. If not, this part will pop out. What you want to do, if that part pops out and this part is left in here, is you want to get in under here and you want to break it so that you can get in here and just pull it right out. This one looks pretty clean, but what I do is I'll use a little bit of WD-40, squirt some in there. I'll get a rag and I'll just kind of clean it out. And I'll make sure that there's no bits or sand or salt crystals or anything left in these crevices right in here, right along here, because that's where your new switch is going to be resting. So that's what holds it in. So once you get this all cleaned up, you want to take some silicone grease, and it's just any silicone that you use for your O-rings, and you just put a little bit in there. I always wipe out little excess, and then you're ready for the new switch. The new switch looks like this. You're going to have your spring and a magnet underneath. You have these ridges on each side. And what you're doing is you're trying to get the switch in there without breaking these ridges. So I take the switch and I put it in at an angle so that the first ridge is in there and it kind of rests up against this other side like this. You just take once you get it lined in here, you hold it in place with your thumb. And you just take the screwdriver right above the ridge and you push all along here until you feel it kind of pushing in, and it kind of, you can kind of tell, because sometimes it'll pop in, sometimes it'll just, you feel it pushing in. Once you get it to this point where you've almost got it all the way in, you can take and just press and you should hear a pop. If it doesn't pop, you're still okay. Just make sure you push it in all the way, and then test your switch to make sure it's still functioning. And that is how you replace a switch.